But he turns to them and he says to them, "But who do you say that I am?" And I want to ask you that question this morning. And I wrote about it a little bit this week. If you follow any of the devotionals or the things that we put out throughout the week. But the simple fact of the matter is it doesn't matter what other people say about Jesus. And this was kind of the point that Jesus was getting at. He wanted to understand, where are you guys at in understanding? You've been with me now for a season, and where are you at in your understanding of who I am? And first he just starts off by saying, well, who do the masses what's the word on the street about who I am? And there was a lot of really good answers, and none of those are really bad answers. I mean, they're basically saying he was someone that they recognized who was sent from God. And so the masses that had gathered around them kind of got an understanding that Jesus was special. But Jesus turns to them and he says, that's great and all, but who do you say that I am? And it's one of the most important questions that you're going to ask yourself, and it's one of the most important questions you will ever answer, is who do you say that Jesus is? Because how you answer that question is really how you will follow Jesus. If Jesus is just some special teacher in history, if he's many of the things that the culture says that Jesus is, and again, if you talk to people in the culture, they all have good ideas about who Jesus is, but they're maybe not exactly the truth. You see, all the answers that they gave about what people have been saying about Jesus up to this moment, they were all good answers, they just weren't the answer. And what Peter professes in this moment is the answer. And I would want for every single one of you that you would know Jesus according to the good profession that Simon Peter gave, where he says in verse 16, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God."